So we're sitting here with Negative Gemini, here to do an interview update celebrating the release of Different Colored Hair. Hello.
Hi, it's great to be here.
What's your name?
My name is Lindsay Elise French.
Okay, and where are we right now?
We are in Los Angeles, California, and we're sitting on our front porch.
No, but the actual physical address, where are we right now?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Why not?
That's private information.
Why don't
I've got people out here trying to kill me. They want to get to the top and I'm in the way.
Expand on that.
Well, yesterday I decided to look at my Facebook and see what other people leave on it. And there was one person who for a whole week left me about 10 different messages about murder and Jeffrey Dahmer and like, is that the one that killed like the celebrities or something? I don't know, just different songs about killing people and like different like just things about killing people. It was freaky.
So you don't want people to know exactly where you live so that you can stay alive.
Yes.
Yeah, for longer.
For just longer, yeah.
All right. Well, great. Well, I listened to Different Colored Hair. I heard the music to it and most of the words. And I was just wondering, what are you talking about on this song? It's got a different sound. What's the song about?
I think it's about wanting to be different and kind of poking fun at myself.
Speak up.
Poking fun at myself and maybe just anyone. The idea that you can change just by, changing your outward appearance is a funny idea. Because of course, it's happened to me where like something happens or like somebody dumps you and then you like change your hair and you think it's gonna make everything better. I think that's kind of a funny idea.
And it does make everything
Sometimes
better.
It does. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't.
So I've noticed that your hair is the same color as it was before the song came out.
That's correct.
Do you still feel awful? And do you want to change? When are you going to change your hair? Are you going to change your hair, or is this just kind of like a front?
Yes, I have plans to change my hair, but I found out that because I used black dye on it, and particularly at-home box dye, that's a big no-no, and that it makes trying to bleach your hair after that really a lot harder. So the color that I want is like a really, really, really light pink. And that way I basically have to have my hair be like totally white bleached before I did that. And I found out that that's probably going to be pretty hard to do or impossible without having my hair crack off.
Now, can't you have the dye kind of removed, the old dye removed?
Yeah, I could try doing that. But like, basically, realistically, I have to dye my hair like a more saturated color, and I'm really afraid of doing that because I don't know if it's gonna look good. But I think we're gonna have to, take a chance and see, because my music video that I'm filming in a few weeks involves the process of me actually in real life dyeing my hair.
So you're going to change your hair for real in a music video?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Now, I listened to Different Colored Hair. Let's just get back to that for a second.
Okay.
It's got a different sound. sound. Did you record it with your butt, or what was the idea there?
Well, a lot of the music that I listen to and love is kind of lo-fi, and it was an intentional sound. I don't know. I like the idea of music not having to be like this polished, like commercialized thing. And sometimes it just sounds cool to be a little lo-fi.
So you're kind of anti-commercial?
Yeah, kind of.
Now, is it
you know, it's fun to do both. It's fun to have a song that's like really hi-fi and you're like, oh my god. It's fun to do both.
But isn't it true that you're doing this, you agreed to do this interview under the pretense that you're going to be able to sell more t-shirts as a result?
Yes. So what are you trying to say here?
Well, you said that you're anti the commercialization of the music, but then
don't bashir me.
I'm kind of flipping it on you now. Do you want to speak on that, or just?
Well, you know, I think I was. You know what? You got me there.
I got you there at the end. No retort.
I've got to make a living. You know, talking about the commercialization of the actual artwork and the music is one thing, but just trying to sell a few t-shirts so that I can continue to live is another.
Right. We don't want to talk about your income, but is it fair to say that the government is subsidizing your health care?
I don't know. Healthcare is a big mystery to me, just like taxes.
Okay, you need a lot of help.
I need a lot of help.
A few t-shirts would help, maybe?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
Well, I need a lot of, like, mental help is what I mean.
Well.
Assistance.
Right, well, you need to get your health care sorted out first, probably. So, to the people who, you know, there's a lot of people who first came onto the Negative Gemini scene. You know, this is going to be a difficult interview. You know, they first come onto the Negative Gemini scene and they hear Bodywork, you know, the album, the song, You Never Knew, you know, songs like that, or No Rum, or just any kind of song that it's like boom, 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 boom. So, and then let's just imagine that that's what they're listening to. They tune in.
Right now they tune in.
They tune in.
Just now for the first time.
Right, and they hear different colored hair. If you didn't already lose them on Bad Baby, and you know, what do you say to those people? You know,
that are more fans of like house music.
No, your music.
Well, if
2 years ago.
Well, the sound is certainly different, I guess, but you know, the way that I'm making the music is exactly the same. I'm just kind of like, I do a lot of intuitive, just kind of like letting it flow out. I don't do a whole lot of like premeditated composing. So you know, at any given time, at any time in my life, I'm just making the music that just comes out of me naturally. So just doing what comes naturally. I'm never trying to say like, okay, I want this to be this kind of song. You know, it's authentic. It might not be consistent, but it's authentic.
So would you say that, you know, in hindsight, I remember you were being asked at the time, like, is Bodywork inspired by New York? And you weren't completely sure, but in hindsight, would you say that maybe Bodywork's kind of like a New York album, and
sure,
and what you're doing now is more West Coast?
Yeah, well, you know, I move around a lot, and I've been here in LA for about 6 months, and I think that certainly I am very influenced always by my scenery. And
sun, the palm trees,
it's
the people
just,
with different colored hair.
it's beautiful here, and the vibe is a lot different. It is very relaxed, and I think that is definitely evident in this new song.
Right, and you're not staying up late at the dance hours anymore.
No.
Like you used to.
No.
It's interesting. Very interesting. So what's next? What's next for Negative Gemini sonically? Are you working on anything right now?
I'm working on a full-length album right now. So, that'll be coming sometime in the future.
Make sure that you speak up because it's just into the microphone. Microphone's about the size of a pen cap, a pen head.
Okay.
Ballpoint pen.
Ballpoint pen.
That's the size of it. Okay, I had some more questions for you. Do you want to answer them or just...
Yeah.
We've already soured the interview.
Why?
No reason.
What's sour?
Nothing. I just thought maybe I was being a little bit too gotcha style journalism.
No, yeah, I can take it. You're the one who can't take it.
Okay. So how about no, maybe I am out of questions. What did you have anything that you wanted to tell me about?
Oh gosh. I don't know. You don't have any more questions for me?
Well, I noticed that you have a new T-shirt called "Virgin Who Can't Drive." Why do you have a T-shirt that says "Virgin Who Can't Drive"? What the hell does that mean? What's the point of that? Is that a real Negative Gemini T-shirt?
It's the name of a Negative Gemini song, and I was thinking I don't have enough T-shirts. I just have like the same one all the time, so I wanted to, make an old school T-shirt for the old school Negative Gemini fans because I appreciate them. And that's a song off of my very first album, so it goes back. And I think
Bodywork,
and I think it's funny that like I googled it. I googled "Virgin Who Can't Drive" shirt before I made it, and there's a lot of like really dumb shirts that look really stupid, and they say, "You're a virgin who can't drive." And I was like, well, I don't really want to be like that. I don't want to be like I'm better than you with my shirt.
You're
so
the one.
I made
you're Alicia Silverstone in this.
Yes, I'm Alicia Silverstone in this because I am the virgin who can't drive. It's just virgin can't drive. Yes.
And your fan base is mostly virgins who can't drive. Is that what you're saying?
That's for them to decide.
Or are you kind of marketing to my fan base?
I don't know. I'm just making a shirt.
Well, you need to, before you make a shirt, don't you think that you have to kind of consider your market and do people actually want this shirt? Or
if I wanted to sell them, yes.
So it's more just about the fact that it exists more than it is selling them. Are they selling? Are they flying off the shelves?
I've sold one.
Okay. Do you think that you've raised awareness for the first Negative Gemini album?
Yes. Yes, that song is trending on Spotify this month.
So just by releasing that shirt, nobody really, maybe they don't want this shirt. They don't want to advertise it that they are a virgin who can't drive, or falsely advertise that they're a virgin who can't drive, but you're advertising the song as a result.
Sure. I like that song.
Yeah, everybody does.
It was inspired by this musical group from Berlin that I used to listen to, but now I don't even remember their name. So, there you go. We'll never know.
That's interesting. Well, maybe you would think of it.
I can't think of it. My memory's really bad.
What are you listening to now? What's inspiring your latest album? Other than
I really like the new MGMT album, Little Dark Age. So that's been a really big inspiration. I really like the songwriting and the production on that album, and the intricacy. It's like I think in one review I read that it was regarded as being like a beautiful clusterfuck or something to that extent, like maximalism, like just packed with like so way too many things in one song. And I found that it's really fun to listen to. I'm listening to like some Ariel Pink, of course, right now. I listen to Cherry Glazer, Wise Blood, Brian Jonestown Massacre. I've been listening to, you know, some of that is more just like indie music or rock music. But I'm enjoying it. You know, some techno music. It's just like a mix.
what techno music? Any?
Oral imbalance or whatever.
It sounds like you're saying oral.
Aural. Or how would you say it?
Oral.
Aural imbalance. Is that even what it's called?
No.
Ice Fields of Proxima.
Yeah.
Orbital.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like the lo-fi stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and Adult Swim. Wow, how'd that come to be? We should have touched on that. That's the big story here.
One night I was just like getting ready to go to bed and I looked at my email and there was an email from Adult Swim in there to me, and I read it and it just said, "Hey, do you want to be a part of our Adult Swim singles program?" And I said, "Yes, of course."
Didn't you say something like, "What's Adult Swim singles?"
Oh, I don't know.
But you like Adult Swim.
Yeah.
You like what show do you like on Adult Swim?
Well, when I haven't had like fancy cable like that all of my life. But in college, I like to watch 12 Ounce Mouse, which was like a really short little cartoon that would come on for like 10 minutes, and it was so funny. And I like Tim and Eric.
Big Tim and Eric fan.
Yeah.
Would you ever collaborate with Tim and Eric on a song?
Well, I once sampled a piece of the Tim and Eric.
Did you get clearance for that?
No. So hopefully they're not listening, but something tells me they probably won't hear this. Yeah, I would collab with Tim and Eric. I would make them a new theme song, but I don't think it could get much better than the one they have, so.
For what show?
Tim and Eric, like Awesome Show or whatever?
That hasn't been on the air for many years.
Oh, well, I told you I don't have cable.
Yeah, I know what you got.
I don't know what's going on in the real world right now.
All right, anything you've been watching on TV that you want to shout out real quick?
Oh yeah, Bachelor, shout out Colton. What else? British Baking Show, shout out.
What have you actually been watching? Russian Doll.
Awesome soundtrack. What else have I actually been watching?
Michael Jackson documentaries. The new expose is quite, it's very sad, but it's very gripping.
to watch as well. So we watched that one, and then we watched, the Bashir.
Don't put me on this.
Oh, okay. I watched.
This is all about you.
The Bashir documentary with Michael Jackson. It was filmed what was that? 20 years ago? 30 years ago?
No.
Somebody's calling you.
Well, hopefully that didn't end our recording. It looks like we're still going, and we're at 20 minutes. That's how
Okay.
long we said it would be. So,
Yeah.
you want to close this one out?
Oh, I guess so. Shana Dana Vandasana.
Namaste.
Namaste.